Cancer, I'm hearing that it's the sensitivity of the nature that determines whether you are willing to spend time in gathering resources from that particular field or thought. Meaning, whomever you are engaging with, whatever you are engaging with, it depends on the quality of the person or thing or place that is worthy or worth it to invest in. It's the quality of what you get from that person, thing, or place that will determine how you are seeing or approaching towards that. Cancer, this is your collective reading. This is the Arcana Veil. Let's have a look for you. We have the third house, communication, tech, transport, education, perceptions, languages. There you go. It's something based on that frequency. We have Scorpio here, the passions and the drives. We have the ring. Interesting. We have relation. Okay. So it definitely then implies to you, it implies here that you are observing the nature of a particular subject or situation or person and whether they're actually worth investing in. Excuse me. And in this case, will they, going forward in the future, will they actually have the capacity to stay in the relation of your energy? In other words, it's about what you communicate outwards to this person that'll actually determine this for you. For some of you, I'm seeing that this could be a reverse role where you are perhaps also looking for someone and how they look at you in this reading as well. Is, let's assume this is a Scorpio person that you're connected with, and this person is basically deciding whether you're actually a person who is worthy of them. Now, the question is this. We should be worthy of ourselves, right? Why should we be scrutinized to be worthy of another? Right? I'm just putting it out there as a thought, something to think on. We should never feel that we have to scrutinize ourselves and carve ourselves into a particular shape to add to another person because of the feelings that we feel. You know, it's like I must do myself, I must be a better person, looking person, to show up in better things, in other things that will make that person like me even more. I should cut off certain things of my personality so that I can add to that person, so we could be like matchies, so we can wear matching outfits, you know, type of thing, relation. Anyway, we'll leave it there. We're having the purifying and distillation taking place under the third house here, third heart. Could be a third party that you're dealing with. We have the Page of Swords here. Coming strolling through here, deciding whether you actually want to let yourself go through that process. Nostalgia here, there's a desire to have that actually happen. There's also the prima materia, which is calcination, is another process, and actually seeing, okay, well, what if I had to what if I had to change? I'm hearing you reasoning with me and saying to me, what if I had to change the way that I used to do this, used to make eggs, French toast, whatever you want to call it? Would they like me even more, or would that be suitable for them? Or other person would be saying, why don't you just learn to make French toast and you could be my wife or husband, whatever. And the energy says, prima materia is saying calcination, well, why? Why must I burn away all of these things? I must burn it away from myself, not because of some nostalgic notion of some idea of what the ring might represent to me on a sort of a romantic level. You know, you're going through that process where you're encountering a lot of that sort of like wanting to qualify what it is that you're really looking into. We're having the decision and the directions here of the Two of Wands, really indicating that it's time that you should decide, do you really want to do this for an other, or do you want to do this for you? If you do this for yourself, then automatically you will then be worthy of whatever it is that you wish to come towards you. If you are not involved in a personal relationship with another person, although it's kind of difficult not to see it here because it seems to be very much a focus on mental communication and interaction with others, then it suggests that inside of you, you are wanting to ever improve yourself always to the point where you are able to be in alignment of your truest desires, your truest nature that you seek. And in the questioning of yourself and where you are fitting yourself into, in places such as that, where you're digging so deep with such desire to cut away things that you believe might not be part of your nature, is something that bases you on the fact of the very thing that you didn't want to be scrutinized for in the first place. Meaning, in a simple term here, you're definitely not wanting to cut so much away of yourself, of your personality, so that you would fit in with another or a thing, or have it work for you, unless it's done for you with the intention that you will grow from that and become a much better person. Prima materia, calcination. The dragon here is in the fire here before it becomes a phoenix. It burns away its former existence, its former life for itself, because essentially it becomes then more aligned to its truest nature relation here. And this is how you can actually see that. Let's have a look and see what is in the underworld for you. Excuse me. Obviously a lot of communication needs to go around. King of Wands, you see, the focus on that specific process. Should I burn away my 11th toe from my foot? Because, will they actually like me? Four of Swords here. I'm just thinking about this right now. Is it really? It could work, but I would walk funny without my 11th toe. Or, maybe my 11th toe was really one of my ancient ancestral toes that I was supposed to carry with me, type of thing, So these are just the scenarios, all right? This is not to mock anyone in particular. Just keep that in mind. It's just the way that the style of the energy comes through right now. There is the 9 of Pentacles here under the 6 of Cups. And will they actually accept my dowry? What if I pay my way forward, show my wallet? How will that show? Queen of Cups. You are dealing between desire, lust, and actually placing yourself in a position where you should be recognized for your truest nature rather than for needing to fit in, Queen of Swords, to a particular agenda or a belief of an other, is what it comes through as. This is a collective experience here. This does not necessarily mean it's just particularly to one person, but the energy does present itself here very strongly that you need to be very careful that you don't cut off your 11th toe, because it's part of your ancestral experience. 2 of Swords. No, I'm not bringing you conflict. I'm just saying to you, make sure that you don't cut off too much of yourself or change so much of yourself that you lose yourself in order to please an other. And the same applies for a belief of self. If you truly wish to be part of a more sort of expansive existence within your deeper nature of your truest self, then get rid of the things that cause the stumble in your life. 5 of Wands. By going within, Scorpio, and in that way clearing out those things that make you feel like you're a little, all over the place because you wish to fit into certain things. You're being advised in the outcome here. We'll see. The Empress. I don't know if you saw it upside down now. The Empress, no. Look at what she has. Okay? The Empress. Her face is chilled. She's super calm. She's not stuck on things. This is the outcome for you. Any change that you're doing in order to improve your personal self-space, being of who you are, is your right to passage of freedom, whether you're going to spend it with another person or not. Keep yourself in mind. Be kind to yourself. Okay. Cancer, this was your reading. This was the Arcana Veil. Until next time.